Ever wonder what qualifies you to money coach someone else when you're experiencing your own money challenges? Trust me, the answer is not what you might think. So stay tuned to find out why being qualified to money coach has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with your current money circumstances. I'm Kendall, and I'm going to share with you why being perfect with money is not a prerequisite to being an incredible money coach for others in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hello, coaches. Welcome back. Episode number 2. I am super excited to share space with you here today, talking about money and money coaching. It means so much to me that you're here, and I'm really focused on giving you everything I can to help you understand the power of money coaching and how it can apply to your own life and to the lives of the women entrepreneurs that you can be coaching. My goal with these first few episodes is to tackle several of the most common challenges women have with their relationship with money, and to give you specific, actionable steps you can take to first solve for this yourself and then solve for it with the women that you're coaching. Because this is the heart of money coaching. It's coaching yourself and coaching others. It's being on your money path, no matter how messy it may feel at times, and coaching other women on money at the same time. So it's not first and second, it's both at the same time. So today we're talking about comparison. Now, this will not be the only time we talk about comparison, but for today, we're going to cover a simple way to get out of thinking that just because you may have issues with money or debt or unresolved money triggers or the last argument you had with your significant other about money or any of the 1,001 things that can be going on for you in your life and in your business with money, that somehow disqualifies you to money coach women entrepreneurs. It doesn't. We'll talk about why, whatever your relationship with money looks like right now, how it means absolutely nothing in terms of your capacity to be skilled and impactful at money coaching. Because the truth is, one of the core essentials of money coaching is becoming comfortable with the duality of you having whatever money challenges you may be having and money coaching someone else. So let's dive right in. Number 1, there is no such thing as being perfect with money. It literally does not exist. You can be a skilled money coach and have debt. You can be an impactful coach and have less in your bank account than you desire. We all have money challenges. That's just the human experience of being a woman in today's entrepreneurial space. But here's the thing, your money challenges don't matter to the people you're going to coach. Did you catch that? Your money challenges don't matter to the people you're going to coach. And the reason why is because the people you're going to money coach, guess what? They're not hiring you for your experiences with money. They're hiring you to help them shift their experiences with money. So during this podcast episode, and really all of the episodes, you're getting to tap into how my brain thinks about money and money coaching. And this may be radically different than how you've been thinking about money and money coaching up until this point. But that's why you're here, right? To hear a different perspective so that you can start looking at money in an entirely new light. So that you can shift all of the unhelpful beliefs and thoughts and feelings and limitations that you've accumulated up until now and literally shift them out and away from who you want to now be with money. So keep that in mind as we're talking here today, because there may be a part of you that wants to fight for a limitation, a part that wants to hang on to this notion that you have to somehow be perfect with money to beautifully coach other women on money. There may be a part of you that wants to argue that point and hang on to it. And what I'm asking you to do is to trust me, to trust that I'm never going to steer you wrong. To trust that all of those old thoughts and beliefs and feelings and limitations are ready to be released because they are not part of who you're about to become with money. They are the past. Guess what? This is your future. You're in the process right now of a money reinvention, and all of those old thoughts and beliefs and feelings and limitations are your before. I'm here to clear the path for you to your new after. So that's why we're talking today about comparison. Number 2, to money coach, you're drawing on what I call bankable beliefs. Bankable beliefs are beliefs that serve you in making money, in coaching on money, and in creating the relationship that you want with money. Now, I'll be sharing bankable beliefs with you throughout this podcast. And today, here's your first one. You're going to want to write this down. Your first bankable belief is your current money situation has nothing to do with your ability to coach someone else. This is true for so many reasons. First, you don't have to walk through the same fire as someone else in order to skillfully coach them. You don't have to have experienced the same situations or circumstances as someone else to be impactful with your coaching. You don't have to have the same money history or money traumas or even privileges as someone else to be incredible at coaching them. You having experienced all of the things they might be experiencing is not a prerequisite. I mean, seriously, think about it. We each have so many different money situations. How can you possibly have experienced all of the ones that clients have had? You can't. So please stop putting unnecessary and even impossible obstacles in front of you and the women that you're meant to coach. Money coaching is not based on your lived experience. It's based on your skill in being a great coach. It's based on your capacity to hold a client as powerful no matter what, no matter when she might not be able to do so for herself. Which, by the way, this is the core philosophy in all of my coach trainings and certifications. We will hold someone as powerful no matter what. Now, I get that when you're first money coaching, yes, it can feel a little scary. But what happens over time, the more and more you coach, is that you start relating to the experiences you have of coaching others, not your life, but the perspective, wisdom, and experience you gain from coaching others. And I get that if you're new at money coaching, or you're just starting to touch on the topic of money, along with whatever other type of coaching or consulting or healing work you're doing, that it can feel like you're walking off a cliff without a net. I get that. But I'm here to help you. And even a little bit of skilled money coaching can make a hugely positive impact for the person that you're working with. So take a breath, exhale, and let's focus on your coaching skills for a moment. Which leads me to number 3. Your skill as a money coach lies in the power of using your intuition and channeling that intuition through your coaching questions. That may sound a little woo-woo, but we're women. We have intuition. It's a powerful force within us, and to deny it is just not smart. When you combine your intuition with asking powerful coaching questions, 3 positive things are going to happen for you. Number 1, your clients are going to get results. Number 2, you're going to feel at ease and confident in your coaching. And number 3, you're going to make money coaching. Remember that to really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. Including your intuition and using it to channel it through the coaching questions and the observations you make in your coaching plays a big, big part in being skilled, confident, and fearless in your money coaching. Using your intuition simply means having awareness of the feelings you're having when you're coaching someone, or even when you're just listening to someone else talking. It's like they're saying one thing, but what is the feeling as they're talking? What is the sound of their voice signaling to you? What words or phrases are they emphasizing or repeating more than once? Intuition is instinctive, which is why women are so strongly attuned to it. Intuition is a way of using your empathetic or your sensitive nature. It's like when you pick up on someone's emotions or when a thought just drops into your mind seemingly out of nowhere. Now, in future episodes of this podcast, we're going to talk a lot about coaching skills. But for today, I want to give you something incredibly simple you can practice that will make you a better coach no matter what and help you activate your intuition. So either in a coaching session or even just in a conversation with someone, practice becoming aware of your intuition using the self-awareness questions that I just mentioned a moment ago. Those questions were that the person is saying one thing, but what's the feeling as they're talking? What is the sound of their voice signaling to you? What words or phrases are they emphasizing or repeating more than once? And then take whatever your intuitive awareness is telling you and ask a simple question. You can ask, what is that like for you? Or you can ask, what would you like instead? If the person you're listening to has been describing a negative situation, you can ask, if that were no longer an issue, what would that be like for you? There's so many questions. I mean, there's hundreds of different coaching questions you could ask. These 3 just give you a start. The main thing is to keep your energy centered, non-judgmental, and above all, genuinely curious. You're not getting caught up in someone's drama. You are maintaining your own emotional balance. We talked about how there's no such thing as being perfect with money. It literally doesn't exist. So you can let go of putting any kind of pressure on yourself to be anything other than who you are now on your own money journey, no matter how messy it's been or how messy it may still be. We talked about how as a money coach, you're drawing on what I call bankable beliefs. And your first valuable bankable belief is that your current money situation has nothing to do with your ability to coach someone else. And we talked about how your skill as a money coach lies in the power of using your intuition and channeling that intuition through your coaching questions. I hope you found this episode today genuinely helpful. Go spend time practicing becoming aware of your intuition using those self-awareness questions I gave you. I promise you that this simple exercise will help develop the skills that give you that confidence and that fearlessness that you want in your coaching. Be sure to tune in for our next episode together and stick around another moment because I have a special announcement coming right up for you in celebration of the launch of this podcast, and you definitely don't want to miss it. To celebrate the launch of the Money Coach School podcast, I'm giving away 100 prizes for 100 reviews to the lucky listeners who follow, rate, and review the show. And of course, I would love your review to be 5 stars. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights on how to coach women on money that I'm sharing here in the show. Grand prizes include valuable gift cards, gorgeous journals, and yummy mugs. Additional prizes include digital gratitude journals, digital planners, and more. We're giving away 100 prizes. So go to themoneycoachschoolpodcast.com/share to enter to win. Be quick, though. You don't have long to review and enter the contest. And I'll be announcing the grand prize winners in an upcoming episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to KendallSummerhock.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings we have available for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.